was just hanging around my house. I came up with some yearly goals for next year. And they're not really goals, but they're kind of like what I want to accomplish during my days next year. Like how I want to live my days. And I came up with a word because I was talking to ChatGPT and I was like, how do I want to come up with some goals next year. And was like, here's how we do this. It's like, come up with a word for next year. And I was like, a word? I was like, that's so weird. But that's such a vlogger thing too. Like to come up with a word that you like live for next year. So the word I came up with for next year is embody. And here's the phrase that ChatGPT came up with. This year, I embody my best life through strength, creation, and presence, nourishment, rest, and curiosity. So that's what I'm doing for next year, is I am embodying my best life. But I came up with embody. I want to embody my best year. I came up with embody. So how I embody my best year is I want to strength train 5 days a week. So I have a personal trainer and I'm doing that now, but I want to keep doing that next year. I want to do yoga 3 days a week, which I have been doing, but I haven't been quite like I've been skipping days and I need to stop doing that. I might do more than 3 days a week because I've been doing it at home, but I want to do at least 3 days a week. I want to walk most days, at least 5 to 6 days a week on my walking pad or outside. If it's nice out, I want to walk outside, but for at least 45 minutes. Because that's good for health and it's good for weight management. As far as creativity goes, I want to write 6 poems a day. And I want to finish editing my book and publish it on Amazon. I also want to type up all my old poetry and get a new book started. As far as my creativity goes, I want to grow my YouTube channels and grow my Patreon and play around with my content more. Do stuff that's exciting with my content, go on adventures and do new exciting stuff for my channel. I don't know. I've been thinking of things that I could do to make this more exciting and more interesting. So I've been thinking of things that I can do to be a more exciting YouTube channel. And I hope that I have been exciting. I'm going to keep doing shower thoughts because that's fun. That's fun for me. But other stuff that I can do that would be exciting. Yeah. So doing that. I want to read 60 to 70 books next year and maintain a personal reading journal. I also want to journal most days. And use reset rituals on hard days, doing resets at least once a month and resetting like my space and doing resets once a month. I also want to start using my hydration channel again and hydrating every day. I want to save money, nurture meaningful relationships. That's something ChatGPT came up with. But something that I like, nurturing meaningful relationships and making room for joy. Yeah, that's something ChatGPT came up with, but I like that. I really didn't think about it, but I need to make room for joy. And I really like that. That's how I'm going to embody my best life, is making room for joy and curiosity. So those are my yearly goals. A little generic, maybe. I don't know. Those are kind of bland. But they're non-specific. It's not something like, I'm going to do this one thing, or like I'm going to lose like 50 pounds. It's more like I'm going to do this 5 days a week. I'm building systems for myself of things that I can do. And then whatever happens because of that thing that I'm doing happens. Because I would like to lose another 45 pounds, get down to 175 next year, because I'm at 218, 219 right now, and get down to 175. But I'm just doing the things that I need to do to get, because I'm just going to try and do my best. I'm not going to make it a goal. So that's too much pressure. And I'm not like saying I have to save a certain amount of money, because that's too much pressure. Just saving some money somehow. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I've got for you. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.